My name is Mark Polton. I'm a buy and hold real estate investor in the greater Charlotte, North Carolina area. Wanted to discuss a video I saw today on the Rich Dad channel. Robert Kiyosaki was discussing how he disliked school. And I have to agree with him. I disliked school. There's very little I liked about it. I hated getting up early. I hated doing homework, so I didn't. It basically wasn't interesting to me other than my auto mechanics class. Now, he talks about there was 2 teachers that he thought were good teachers. And that kind of surprises me because he went to the Merchant Marine Academy, and I would think that they would have very qualified teachers there. I could be wrong. I went to the United States Military Academy, and we had some questionable teachers. We had some very smart teachers. So, but, I can still relate to what he's saying. I didn't find it interesting, and for the most part, my teachers were, fake teachers. They didn't actually go out and do it. I am not a book learner. It's not where I learn quickly. It's not where I learn the best. Now, don't get me wrong. I do reference books a lot. Blog posts, stuff like that, owner's manuals, and get information, but the vast majority of my information is visual. I'm a big fan of YouTube and actually hands-on experience. Now, we don't really get a whole lot of that in school, and I also don't think it's a very good reflection of business, right? So Robert Kiyosaki always says that, if you and your friend collaborate together on a solution in school, that's called cheating. But I can't do anything. Well, I can do some things. I'm not going to get very far ahead doing everything by myself in the real life. At the very least, when you first started out, I had to have a realtor. If I don't have a realtor, I have to have wholesalers that bring me deals. I have to have a roofer, an HVAC guy, framers, plumbers, electricians. I need city and county permitting people. I can't do it on my own. You can to a limited degree in the very, very beginning, but you're quickly going to find that it's grossly inefficient and not something that's going to work out very well for you. You're certainly going to be overstressed and overworked if you do that. So school is just not a very good representation of preparing someone for the business world. I often think that, you have the 80-20 rule, where 20% of the employees do 80% of the work. I was in that category for a long time, and it's true. I was a high-performing technical employee, and I would look around at, what I considered lazy, unproductive people, and they made just as much money as I did, but I'm doing all the damn work. And so, at some point I just got jaded and, kind of changed my position or my ideas on the where I wanted to fall in on the 80-20 rule, to the point where I don't want to fall into it at all. I want to have my own business where I can choose to do that, and I have to put up with 20% of my workers doing 80% of the work because the other 80% don't do shit. So makes me rethink how I should have acted as an employee, but it's probably a video for another day. So my daughter wants me to go tour colleges with her. I live in South Carolina. Her mom lives in North Carolina. She's looking at some schools in South Carolina. So, maybe that'll work out well for her. I encourage both of my children and my current wife's, her 2 children, not to go to college. I don't think they're going to listen to me. My son, who's 13, maybe. He's doing online college or online high school now. It's just a joke. He says it's so easy. He's missing a couple of assignments, and it really makes his mom, triggered when that happens. Whereas I'm like, I don't really care. He's not going to learn what he needs to learn in high school to be successful in life. I do take him to work with me, and he knows tangentially, big word, what what it takes to rehab a home, what kind of what it looks like in the beginning, what it looks like at the end. He understands what it's like to go collect rent. I'm trying to teach him hands-on. I like for him to, I'll go collect rent, he'll be with me, we'll have a little chit chat with the renter, and then when we get in the car, I make him count the money. And I like to go when there's multiple days when I can get multiple thousands of dollars, and then head to the bank and deposit it. But I want him to physically feel that. I want him to be able to touch the fruits of the labor. See, it's really easy for me to log into a spreadsheet or log into a bank account online and okay, here's a deposit, here's an expense and stuff like that. There's no physical connection. When you collect rent, or you have to pull up a floor, or you have to remodel a bathroom, you're getting a physical connection with the house, and it becomes a lot more real. It certainly helped me out. Some of my greatest mentors I've never met before. Robert Kiyosaki, Napoleon Hill. There's a list of them, and I'm not doing any of them. Bob Proctor, for instance, I'm not doing any of them any justice by forgetting them. And tons of unnamed people on YouTube that help me unclog a toilet, or how to level a floor, or just how to wire a three-way switch or a four-way switch, because it's been years since I've done that. And I think I'm very grateful for all of them for doing that. Those are the teachers that mattered, and they never even met me. They don't know anything about me. I'm sure they have some kind of idea of the impact they've had on people, but it is what it is. So these are my thoughts on education. Why I think, for the most part, especially in America, education's a joke. Going to college, unless you want to be a doctor, lawyer, dentist, nurse, politician, maybe. It's just not necessary. It's not, the days of going to college and getting a good job are over. The rules that governed work, 30, 40 years ago are no longer valid today. Anyways, those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comments section below. Like, share, subscribe. And if you stayed till the end of this video, you are the only one. I wish you success.